Good morning, amigos. Saturday, November 1st, the day after Halloween. Clearly, the ghouls and goblins didn't get me last night. But as you notice, it's Saturday and it's still sitting on the trailer and still got a cover on it. Means we didn't go racing. Well, nobody was racing today. Um, well, I take that back. Farmington was racing, but they were running their junior dragster, annual junior dragster race. So top and foot brake were going to be fill in for the juniors in between those rounds. Two things with that. Generally, I don't think juniors require great track prep. Not near as good as a big car does. I don't know if the track would be in great shape. It'd probably be okay, but not as good as normal. Secondly, there's probably going to be 150 junior dragsters there, and God knows nobody wants to listen to that. Hello, migraine. Yeah, so there the car sits. Well, actually, it's over there. Right there. So here we are. If the sun's not in your eyes, you notice those tires are still on that car. I didn't put them on all shiny over there. I decided if it's going to go 730s, it's going to go 730s as it sits. I've already kind of cheated to make it go faster by unhooking the water pump from the crank and putting the electric drive on it. So if it goes 30s, it's going to go 30s as it sits, which means I don't think it's going to. I'm all right with that. It's just a street car. And given what the motor is, it's probably already an overachiever. So we probably have 2 races left for the year. Next weekend is Farmington's big foot brake race, one of the original high dollar races in this area. Now it's not as much of a high dollar race, but it's kind of an annual tradition, so it gets a bunch of cars. It's a Friday, Saturday. No, it's a Saturday, Sunday deal. I'm a week off. It's next weekend. It's Saturday and Sunday. I'll probably go over Saturday, run one day. That's it. I don't have a lot of chance of winning with all shiny over there because, let's be honest, my lights are garbage. One of two things happens every single time. I get in the shade, and you can't see me. No, that's not what happens. At least you can hear me now because I got a microphone. Oh, okay. Back to the race car. One of two things happens every time. My lights either start off decent. I'll start off like a 30. Then I'll either be a low 20 or a high teen, and then I'm red. Or the other option is we start off 20 or 30, and then we're 40, then we're 70, there's no consistency involved whatsoever, which leads me back to I'm just guessing. I'm not a foot breaker, clearly. And at this point, I don't think there's anything I can do about it other than roll with what we got and know we're good for 3, maybe 4 rounds about every time we go, and that's it. And that's only if we do a good job of pulling in the staging lanes, which we don't always do. So, man, I got some bad hair going on, don't I? Well, not here because there's none left, but over here. We might need to have Kalen break the clippers out and take care of that. All right, got distracted. But yeah, whatever. And then I said there were two weeks left, 2 races basically. So then Friday and Saturday after Thanksgiving is Piedmont's big foot brake race. It's an even bigger payout, bigger entry fee, probably as many, if not more, cars than Farmington's gig. Less chance of me winning, so we'll probably go one day. I don't know if it'll be Friday or Saturday. It depends. man, I ain't got a lot else to say. I got a lot of crap to say, but none of it that you're going to be interested in. Oh, the Charger over there, she's down for the count. I got to get it fixed. Yeah, the 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 cheap Dodge kind of bit me in the butt. It did what all them 5.7 Hemis do. It's eating a lifter. So I'm gonna take it to a shop, and they're gonna put a custom ground non-MDS cam in it, tune it. Um, they said they pick up 60 to 70 horsepower when they do that. It ain't cheap, but so then my cheap car is not going to be cheap anymore, and now I'm going to have to like be a little, not really be nicer to it because I was already nice to it, but now I'm going to have to spruce it up a little bit because now I can't get rid of it. And all right, no microphone. I needed to edit something here. So with the old ex-cop car here, with it eating a lifter, I caught it really early. I changed the oil just because it was due, and there was a lot of metal in it. It still runs fine. It doesn't make any noise. There's no lifter tick. There's none of that Hemi lifter tick that everybody always talks about online. Makes no noise. Runs fine. But as soon as I saw that metal in the oil, I'm like, nope, we gotta park it. We can't risk messing something else up until we can, fix it properly. If it had been the race car over there and there was that much metal in the oil when I changed it, at the very minimum, both valve covers and probably the intake would have come off. I mean, immediately. Because I'd have been like, nope, something's wrong. There's that much metal in it. But like I said, it makes no noise, runs fine, no codes. I didn't know anything was up until, like I said, I changed the oil just because it had 7,000 miles on it and it was due. Dropped the oil, and when I was dumping the oil into another bucket so that I could get rid of it, I started to get towards the bottom of the pan, and I was like, wow, there's a lot of metal in here. And I knew the pan was clean when I started. So it is what it is. I mean, I didn't pay a lot for it. So if I end up spending, a decent amount on it to fix it, it is what it is. Everything works. Car runs good, drives good. I kind of like it. Being a Ford guy, that's kind of tough to say, but I do kind of like it. So I didn't really want to get rid of it. And knowing something was wrong with it, I didn't feel right getting rid of it to somebody. If I didn't know something was wrong with it, yeah, I could have sold it for $6,500 and not felt bad about it at all because, like I said, everything runs good. But now finding out that, there is imminent engine damage going on, I couldn't do that. Because unlike most people on Marketplace, I'm like honest. I know, it's weird, huh? Nobody else on Marketplace is honest. They're all a bunch of damn liars and thieves. That's a different story. Anyway, enough of that edit. I'll splice this in there somewhere. Anyway, that's probably enough babbling. I'm sure y'all aren't interested in any of that. At some point, I will talk about what I'm doing for my race car. We are building a motor for it. Well, not we. I bought parts and gave them to the brother-in-law, and he's going to build me a motor for it. And I'm going to pay him because, well, let's be honest. Everything high performance that I have put together in the last 7-8 years, it's all blown up. So let's not go down that road again. Let's let somebody put it together that knows what the hell they're doing. And that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, we'll probably about enough of the babble going on. Broken charger. We will talk to you later.